Welcome to 5 Minutes, your fast track to smarter insurance technology and stronger leadership. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to show you a better way to lead, scale, and innovate without the chaos. Let's get into it.
What is on your mind in terms of a watch point? What are you concerned about as you're kind of looking at the future and something that, that you've got your mind on that you've got to make sure that you manage well? Give me an idea of something like that in your world.
I think in my enterprise architecture world, the hardest part is the data, right?
Yeah.
Data is the biggest challenge. So you've also shared multiple times in your podcast that we've built warehouses, right? We've built lake houses. We've built data lakes with all these files, right? What do we want to do with this data,
That's
right?
right.
Now, the question to ask is, how do we build relationships with the data? How is the claim tied to the policy coverage and to the billing and to documents, right?
Yes.
So the next goal is, a lot of insurance carriers are moving to cloud right now. They've built their lake house. They've built their lake house architecture, good data strategy. But then you have to start thinking about what the data means to you, right?
Yeah.
And you need to kind of, build based on those meaningful relationships. So now in the current world, we are considering, building more context-driven and semantic-driven data.
Love that.
Meaning, what that means is, John Doe and Jay Doe are semantically same within our organization. They're going to be treated the same, right? In the same way, contextual graph is something that we are kind of considering building, where you have like claims related to specific policy coverage, specific to kind of, in terms of workers compensation tied to the injured worker contact, right? So we're building all of these meaningful relationships, but it takes a lot of work and effort to build them, right? It requires business alignment. It requires enterprise architecture. It requires IT to get on board and think about the insurance model in the right way in the current world, right?
I love that.
So what I worry about is, how do we kind of build it? And the other worry is AI is changing dramatically.
Yeah, keeping up.
Keeping up with the pace of AI and Gen AI is something that I'm also very concerned about.
Yep.
But as long as we have like foundations in a good spot, I think we will be able to, do well with AI and the AI innovation in future.
I love that. Sid, I'm going to take that with me. This whole notion of what is my relationship with data?
Right.
That is, I love that. Yeah. And what are the relationships between the data? I love that as a great business context. Yeah. Sid, thank you so much for your time. This has been an amazing conversation.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for joining this episode of 5 Minutes. If you've enjoyed our discussion, we'd love for you to share it with anyone else you think might find it interesting. Also, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform you're listening on and hit that bell to stay on top of the game with our practical 5-minute episodes. We look forward to seeing you again next week.